wasn't I was Dad had, so he said he saw me climbing up a hill in the sun. Then he said his memories were falling to the soil and he had to go with them. He didn't want it. He squeezed my hand. Can we wait here a while? Just to see if something will happen?
At the same, I was chained every night, and I read and don't where you never. They must be in the place before our memories began.
You're still here. The tour is over. That's your pie. I have to go. I'll see you someday later today.
I knew my brain was doing something special. Everybody, which is making you leave. The dream scared me, but also made me glad. The elder said it means this season. I want to tell you the dream now. Let's shut our eyes and lay on the roof. I'll speak the dream out loud and you imagine it. I'll tell you when to open them. I am in the forest. The sun is bright. My stomach rumbles. I'm hungry. I look for something to eat. There are fruit trees lining the path. I look for one to pick, to eat. I climb up one of the trees and reach out to grab a shining red apple. I blink, and suddenly the apple is rotten. It looks like it's full of spiders. I blink again, and now the apple is just a baby apple. Not ripe or rotten. I lose my balance and fall onto the ground. The apple changes colors. Some are eaten. Some disappear. I hear a voice. Someone is there with me. I try to recognize who they are, but their face keeps changing. They're kind of everywhere. I tell them I'm hungry. I want what the earth is trying to give me. They say these aren't apples. They're memories of every apple I've ever seen. There's something wrong with my eyes, and there's something wrong with the soil. They say I need to look into the sun to clear out my vision. They say we're going to look together, and that when we do, they'll melt away. They want to. Then behind them I see you, watching from the shadows. You've been taking notes on everything. This makes me feel better. I turn my head and I let the light in. I lose track of everything. When I get my senses back, I find myself holding a round, red fruit in my hand. I don't know what it is, but I take a bite, and it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. Then I woke up. You can open your eyes now. You probably have questions. I was seeing old apples, new apples. I had to forget a little. You were there, but you were separate. Whatever. Somebody has to not look into this. I feel like everything is happening the way it should, but I still wish none of it would happen at all. I wish my dream didn't mean anything. I wish we had wasted more time together. I'll count the hours until then, and you'll keep going down and down, down into the heart of the world. Thank you for listening to my dream.
I wonder if the graffiti will survive the flood. What mark should I leave? The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. None should see the face of love and live. It looks like a set of aphorisms. Now to find the rest.
He's not because he's special to me, but because he is a crazy woman made this junk. An artist. I'm my eyes. I can only see here. Can you bring me photos of my art? I want to see how I wasted my life. What do you think of it? Wrong was the horn. Look at, I should have grown up. At least the flood will take. I never truly inspired. Did I really fail? Let's see another. The figure is without grace or truth. I thought if I stood out that God would let. All I did was toil my fingers to pieces. I wanted to capture. That's all. It's just junk. Enough about my... Let me see what else you've got in that journal. My trash all on a page together, like a real art exhibit. One day, you could add my name, Mitsuura. They might as well know who to blame. Oh, you'll try to go there? It's so far. It'll drain your life away trying to reach it. That is undeniably true. Oh, that would redeem everything. Every wasted when a dream crawls back out of your throat. I can do better if you help me. And we'll finish it together. Cheng Valley has many themes, characters. Take a look through this junk, and we'll pick a fate. You do that while I make some tea.
What a cheap-looking contraption. I'm not sure what to think about this.
Factory rejects. The valley we were not made by hand and not made by God either.
Within the piles of junk, I found a metal cutout of a symbol. These patterns, what powers have they had and lost?
This is the pattern, the vibration, when the prayer, but you can see it. If you ever see this pattern in motion, prepare to sleep. But this Sonya, the prayer, god of sleep, listen, that was how the last season ended. Do you want this to be our theme? And in the past, I tried to control. This time, let's follow what magic might be hiding in this day, which will pass and never return. This tea is good for the throat. It makes me want to sing.
Chubale nihu sanota. Chubale nihu sade. Chubale nihu sanota. Krimosanahi. Leminutus canora.
That was it. That was Chen Valley. I thought we captured it in a moment. But you were the... I would never have found it without you. I'll let you I'll tell you his own, and then the city, the flood, the lights, the next season. Oh, what you remnant? No. Next question, please.
Night has fallen. The doors to the shrine must be open now. I knew once I went into the shrine my time to explore the valley was over.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Everyone, what's that around your neck? I wear my pendant, a burner, 5 men. Who did you make the pendant with? And who lost the memories, you or her? And what was something you burned? Similar to what we do here, but different. Yeah, what about, ever think about that? Well, I don't need one. I'll be right here until the flood takes me. The first days of a new season are just feeling that I'd rather drown. Of course, few things are as painful. I told you I read about them. Look at the rest of me, the people you've met on your way here, nobody else is. You think tell that, you know, I can tell. To protect you, well, I remember you can ask him, let me die in peace. What is that? Touch? Everyone want to collect that enough. I guess I won't forget it now. I'll forget it when the flood comes. Used to know when I was older, I'd cook and she'd sit and try to sway to the beat. I remember seeing lights like these in the forest one night. It was my only time at my seeing that I grew. How could we die as the war starts, a season ends? That fruit is an acquired taste, but go ahead, try it. Do you like the taste? The fiery long sneaking before stealing, pretending both of us. Oh, it was that left me how I love. I don't know. Do I love being alive? That smell. one day an old. It seemed like a bad omen for them. They would return. I told an old. Maybe that's 5 memories, 5 senses. My name is Easel. I never finished my exams to be a monk, but I'm the only one left. I'm sure you've met a few people so far on your... What will you write about me? No, I chose to remain in this season. The monk Sonia, I saw she helped if I had, but at least I was so afraid of accidentally calling her mom. She would, even before I slept, I forgot, and I grew. Sonia, the most she prayer. No one. She sent me to the coast to signal that this. I used to dream, imagine. I'd like you to have one of these photos, to carry it with you to wherever you're going. Trying to see where it all went wrong. I was lucky. They won't be. Imagine the water. We should both pray right now. The sacrifice your mother made to keep you safe. It might be possible to shepherd them into the next. We would need to use up the power of your pendant. I'm not sure it would work, but I want you to think. Do you want to pass on this blessing, or will you continue your role as a vessel of memory? I have. Let's pray with me. We sink these words into the fragile earth to accompany lost souls. Listen to the record of our lives spinning, and the old woman tapping her foot to the music. Taste the fruit we stole from the orchard, and pretend to love the taste until you truly do. Feel the fabric of a lost doll. Smell the incense of an old evening sun, the caretaker prayer, the scent of the woods and the wedding tree. Turn your eyes to the colored lights. The faces in the crowd are the faces of your children. We offer this prayer on behalf of our companions. Let them find themselves with senses warm and ready for the life of the season to come. I put this moment here. We've done. It can't. Let's go.
The true end of the Tiang Valley was not the flood coming. It was when these people would go their separate ways. At the last possible moment, I saw them as a community. Without the protection of my pendant, I felt even closer to them. Whatever happens, we're all in it together. The Greyhound arrived. He had what he called passports for everyone. He said they were supposed to have a photo, but that his camera was broken and he wanted to use mine. I saw in these little papers the beginning of a new world. He asked me if I could help him. I had only one moment to decide. I said no. I tried to question him about what they were doing in the valley, but all he said was that everything would be okay. It was just one season passing on to the next. The monk said he felt like driving all night.
Listen, the road behind you leads to the coast. There's an emergency you can warn. All you have to do is turn it on. It was built. Do you understand? I have for every and you will rest. Farewell.
The elder told me she grew up on a watery republic. The ship was commandeered during the war.
Hello, ice cream. Good. Ha! What this do? Hmm? You I think wrong. It's not. My village. I draw the life. You? Set show. Ah. It's weird, no? I have weird. Pub for everyone. No, I say I live home. My mother, no. Your mother? Morning, I leave. I go. I leave home. Good. Amesta kaikel abe amamola. As nonoste Camila ek ohak. Low ice, I do too. No answer to you play sound. Here? 3 days together. How that I go? Cute kid. Now we are same.
The lights sent out a warning to the other side of the world. I wondered if anyone was watching. I wondered if anyone remembers what it means. This season is over. My new friend is sailing home in the morning. I've decided to go with him. I feel so scared and so relieved at the same time. I can't think straight. Before sailing into the unknown, I checked in on my journal, my letter to the future. Blinding light, and a strange pattern disappeared off the surface of the water. My mind emptied out. But then my senses came alive. I smelled the ocean air, felt the boat rocking, heard the waves rolling, saw someone else was with me. I detected the world for the first time. I was overwhelmed by its beauty and a feeling of possibility. Then I found this journal and I read carefully through each page. It says, "Here is my home, my mom, my friends." I didn't recognize any of them, and the loss hit me. I became aware of a massive absence. And I realized that if it wasn't for this journal, I wouldn't even know I lost anything at all. These pages are a little bridge between us and the world that just disappeared. And I put them together, so that must be who I am. Someone who left their home to take measure of the world before it changed. Here's a record of the people I met along the way, moments from their lives at the end of this era. It seems to have been a season where our minds wandered through memories and dreams of the past. I'll continue taking measure of the world, even if I never make it to a palace of art and memory. No matter where you're reading this, I offer you my journal and the lives inside it. If anything in here escapes from the page into the world, let it be one sentence. Just a few words you heard from a traveler on a bicycle. When at the end of the evening, she turned to you and said, "It is not too late."
How to leave home. For my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead.
for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.